Morgan spent yesterday jet washing this off, and he's made a gasket as well for that. He got some of this stuff, gasket paper from John Bounces, and made one. That's all bolted up, all washed off, so getting ready for painting. It's just a tiny bit there been missed. We'll get that with the brake cleaner. Probably move it over there a little bit though, so that we can wash it and get the cab at the same time out. Because I don't think we can quite get past. With the Merlot, don't know if it'll quite fit for him. Went to meet Tom Bradshaw this morning, NFU president at a farm. He had a little bit of a round table on his way up north, and then I've just done an interview for LBC because Steve Reed was on this morning and claimed he doesn't know anything about any of the farmers taking their lives. So he wanted my reaction to that, so I'm just giving it to him. 7:5:30, PTO problem. Phil's supervising. So he's got an advisory role now. On Joe's tractor. Ooh, circlip out. How'd you pull that out now then? With pliers on that bolt? Get the buckets there to put the oil in more. Let's get some pliers. Try with that. So if this is full of bits of clutch, that's what's wrong then. Ew. Smells burnt. Was that the filter then that splashed out?
That or a gear.
Oh my god, that stinks. That's been hot, hasn't it? Burnt oil. Oil change and a filter change, but I think the pats are gone, but Joe's going to turn it on anyway and see. Because the filter's been cleaned and it's got fresh oil in it. That's the suspension moving. Turn it up. That's spinning. Proper looks like a tractor puller now. Is that whirly nozzle then? The one that's...
No, I've had it on for blasting it from that so much. I've put this back on, you see, because I don't want Andrew to go and clean his Defender and go take the paint off.
Yeah. Morgan had the swirly nozzle on yesterday, and that's what Rob did. Took that paint off here. Is the rain again? Right, Morgan's going to try and lift them weights off now.
That's it.
It's easy, isn't it? Like a John Deere weight pack. We straighten that thing as well with the heated up with the magic torch. The GYS magic torch. Whatever you do, don't hit the back window of that. So I don't think it's original, but it's definitely got a back window in it. A ploughing window. Used to have a little one that slid backwards and forwards, didn't he? In the back there. I think so you could adjust the plough. John's been doing some chipping. Andrew's just going to take it up and get it screened at Adams. Ready to go on the drying floor tomorrow. We didn't screen some last week because he had the electric off because he was messing around up there upgrading them, and it meant that some of the wood chip was awful for flowing through the boiler, so we've had some real problems, especially while I was away over the weekend. But now there should be no twigs in that stuff, because that's been through the screener. And what's in here now has got no long bits in, which is good. But it's when we get bits like that are too long and bridging the bottom auger, it causes no end of trouble. Morgan's had a go at cleaning this out a bit as well. Jet washed the back of it, getting ready to get all this painted. Right, this has got this whizzy nozzle on. Watch this. So it's taking all the loose paint off. Well, you don't want to put it near your car. See that? Let me put it in slow motion. Even in slow motion, it still spins pretty quick. I just put it on that wood as well. Just strips anything off because the water's just going from every single direction as it oscillates. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. Do you ever wish you hadn't started something? So I cleaned that little patch, then I just did a board to see what it looked like. And now I'm wishing I never started. Ugh. No idea why he's got it that high. But if it falls off, we'll need a new cab. Andrew's back. Oh, he loves jet washing, Andrew. Looks better, because to be honest, it used to get lots of splashes at the bottom from when we were jet washing, but it needs the rest doing really now. I'm going to see if it'll drill a hole in the wood. It is. About a third the way through. I'm soaked. The Bible, the 1690 Bible.
Yeah, the Gutenberg Bible.
1194. 1190 to a 1394.
Yeah, it's a bit more than that. It's got added to over the years. So it's got every transmission, hydro shifts, the 1212 synchro mesh.
And how many times have you read it?
Probably not as many as you think. The 12. So that's
the
1690,
yeah.
So that's the one we have in ours.
All the torque settings for everything as well.
Yeah.
There's the bolt that's missing.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah, Morgan was just showing me that manual before he went home, but got to finish this off now. Nearly done. Just blending it in the top without the cherry picker and then see what it looks like when it dries. Might finish it with a cherry picker one day, but yeah, I only started by washing one board. I think it looks better, but it doesn't really look a lot different now. See if Charlotte notices when she comes home, but probably not. Yesterday I had a little bit of a walk in Herefordshire along the riverbank. So look at the flood defences. There it is. We're just checking out the flood defences in Herefordshire. So this wall was built and then steps over there to stop what's behind flooding. And they bolt stuff into here, but if you look, see it's like a proper wall. If you look, surely cleaning out that arch should help a little bit. Let the water through a bit quicker when it gets high. See how low it is, look at the tide mark on the wall. Where's the swans gone? Oh, there. But, I suppose if it's flowing that way, more water would get through, wouldn't it? It's a nice place to visit, Herefordshire. If you do, the Castle House Hotel's just in them trees. Highly recommend it. There's a load more bridges over there as well. Short walk, and now we're back at the hotel and then gonna head for home. Go and visit Castle House Hotel. If you are... Actually, I bumped into someone in the Castle House Hotel that watches my videos, said hello. Don't know where he was from, should have asked him. He just said hello when he was having his breakfast there. As I was having my breakfast, he was leaving. Yeah, yesterday as well, obviously I was at Caulfields. The video ended up that long, I took a bit off the end, which was looking around the heritage shed. So there's a little bit of that. Yeah. This is Norman's next project, so I'm filming it now because probably next time I come here it'll be done up. But it's got front suspension. It's like a wishbone as well with it being 2 leaf springs, isn't it? It's quite good, that. Old Steyr. And then there's old combines in the back there as well. Was it last harvest they had it running or the one before?
2 harvests, was it? No.
This is the one we had out on the yard as well when we came on the combine run, isn't it?
When it came, so I don't think it was running at that point, and then Norman had it in the workshop and put some new belts and did it up a bit, and
now it's
actually then put some grain through it. So it was based on a farm just up the road, and they had a new 8800 2 years ago, and we ran this alongside it. So it was in the Harvest Times and various magazines.
Yeah, I remember seeing a video as well. Yeah. It's funny when you look at a combine, you think, how did they design that? But really, they've just evolved, haven't they?
Yeah, the size has gone bigger. Really, the cutter bar is the same.
Yeah, engine, tank.
There's still a drum and concave in here.
Yeah.
The basic principle hasn't really changed that much. Just the technology and the scale of it's gone up really. Yeah.
Fan underneath. Yeah, they're all the same, really, aren't they?
Basic components are there, aren't they? Really.
There's the straw walkers up there. Right, this was yesterday's quiz question. What was that? Well, here's a clue. Got a E. Williams Frown Hope milk bottle, but it's not actually the right size, and there's the cap. Anyway, we've got another bottle that we can use it on, but you get them caps, sit it on the top of the bottle, push down with that, and it folds crimps it on around the edge. Anyway, I'll show you in a second. We're just getting the bottle washed. There we go. So
as a kid, when you're as old as me and you grew up on a dairy farm and you had a milk round, we used to sieve the milk through gauze and then in a big churn thing, and then bottle it with a jug and then put the lids on like that. And this was my job when I was sort of 5, 6, 7, 8, a bit like steps, and you press down on that and it seals the lid. and then it would go onto the float into the crates and be delivered around the houses of the village.
So, as a kid, when the milkman used to come, you used to take that off, and then you pull it off the edge, and then listen to this now. That noise, I haven't heard that for years until you brought that box of things round, because now they're all screw caps, all plastic, but there you go.
So like a typical farmer, that box of milk tops have been living on covered in the house since about 1974 when we packed up doing milk. So it's the first time they've had an outing, and now they're digital. Bingo.
There you go. So if you need any bottle caps, Martin's got a load of them. Only 2 on today's birthday bumper. We got Ben, who's 21. I think Ella said happy birthday, and Uncle Andrew. Not sure whose Uncle Andrew it is, but happy birthday. I haven't got an Uncle Andrew. But yeah, £91,513. Raise for the North West Air Ambulance. Yeah, that's all for today now. I spent a bit of time today with my mate Philly, come looking at PTO with Bill and Joe's, and then we were in the office doing some number crunching about different projects that I want to do and what he wants to do and the state of farming, really. I really want to do something with that hay barn at Brook House, and I've got to start that office conversion as well. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go and get changed because I'm wet through now.